Hey everybody, the TribalButterfly is back again. Okay, so I'm still getting over surgery, so sorry I look like poo. It's just, I have no energy to make myself look beautiful for you. I'm sorry. I'm really sore and swollen, so bear with me. But a few weeks ago I did get some questions for another video of Ask a Girl Who Can't Find Herself, and I'm so excited because I haven't done one in a long time and it's good to do. So, plus it's a nice change of pace because I haven't done them in a while. So let's get started because I have a lot of questions and I'd like to get them all answered. So let's start another episode of Ask a Girl Who Can't Find Herself right now. Our first group of questions comes from Saska134, and Saska134 asks, have you ever imagined your dream house? And if so, what would it be like? I haven't actually, to be honest with you, sat down and tried to think of what my dream house would be. I did recently, though, see pictures of Christina Aguilera's house, and I'm not really a huge Christina Aguilera fan, but I would totally live in her house. It was awesome. It was really vintage looking and a lot of red and pink, and I liked that. So I wouldn't mind living in Christina Aguilera's house, but if I had to think of my own house, I probably would want, like, every single room to be completely individual on its own. Like, I'd have one room that's all, like, Japan, and another room would totally be Hello Kitty. And then I would have, like, a room that is just a movie theater, and the bathroom would just be huge, huge tub, like a pool. That would be my dream house, especially if it was, like, next to a beach or something. Yeah, that's what I would do. My most important thing in my dream house would probably have to be lots and lots of pillows and probably somebody else to do the cleaning. And cooking too, probably. Sometimes. Question number 2. If you had the chance to be any character from Alice in Wonderland, what would you be? I'd probably be Alice. She seems to have the most fun because she's really just going around experiencing Wonderland. She doesn't have any responsibilities or anything. And then at the end, she gets to be a queen. So what's not to like? So yeah, I think I'd probably want to be Alice, even though she's kind of the least interesting of all the characters. What? White Rabbit's my favorite, and the Queen of Hearts. But I think I'd rather meet them than be them. Have you ever written any fictional or other sorts of stories? Actually, I have. When I was really little, I was really into writing. Now I mostly just write for myself and reports and stuff, but nothing, you know, publishable. But when I was little, I did. I unfortunately don't have them anymore because since I moved, I left a lot of stuff behind. So I can't read anything to you, but I did try to make a book of short thriller stories, which was okay for a little kid. And then I wrote like a few like fantasy stories, and I really like coming up with plots and stuff and characters, but I don't really have some hardcore stories, sorry. My bad. If you could go to Japan, would you buy a lot of plushies if they were cute? Yeah, I already have like tons of plushies, but most of them are still back home because I didn't want to risk injuring them in transport when I moved. I do have a few here, not many, but yeah, I do have a couple plushies and I'd totally buy more. Totally. There is an orange tree, an apple tree, and a strawberry tree. What's wrong with this picture? There's no such thing as a strawberry tree. That's probably what you're going for. Can't fool me. Okay, so since I have more time, I'm going to answer the next group of questions. Here we go. These questions come from Sapphire X Fire. I haven't done questions from Sapphire X Fire in a while. I'm so glad you still watch my show. So anyways, Sapphire X Fire asks, cosplay, do you have plans to do any more in the future? Unfortunately I don't really, because I haven't really gone to any cons out here that I really got into. And cons back home that I really love are back home. Plus, I'm really more into doing my own designs right now, so if I did do a cosplay, it wouldn't be a real cosplay because it would be me making and, you know, showing off my own stuff. So I don't think I'm really going to cosplay anymore. Sorry everybody, I'm too self-involved now. I'm really excited about designing my own stuff and making my own stuff and wearing my own stuff. So cosplay is probably not going to be part of my life as huge as it was before. Please don't be upset. I'm sorry. I'll see. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Jen will probably convince me at some point to cosplay with her again. I know that isn't done yet, so we'll see. Not promising anything though. If so, what character? Me and Jen have been thinking about doing something from Soulcalibur for a long time. My problem is I can never stick to one character. I keep wanting to do a bunch. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to my answer from my last question and be like, I'm making no promises, so blah. Do you still watch anime at all? I try to. Honestly, I'm so busy most of the time that I don't get a lot of time to do much of anything, to be honest with you. Thank God I enjoy making stuff, because otherwise I'd be miserable. But, I barely get a chance, and since my favorite anime retailers I can't get to anymore, that's kind of ended my ability to watch new anime. So, who? Would you ever think of selling your cosplays or giving them away? I've actually thought about it before. I don't know. Those are kind of my babies, so it would be really hard to sell them. And giving them away would be way too difficult because, I don't know, they mean way too much to me to give away. I would have to get a ridiculously good offer on them to sell them. So I would like to hear what people would be interested in paying for them, but chances are I probably wouldn't be convinced to give them up. It would be way too hard. It would be like selling my child. Too hard. I don't know. Why do you want one? What have you been doing career-wise other than slouches? I've worked on a few films and stuff, as you guys know. Right now, because the Olympics film has been really slow, so not a lot of that recently. I've been just, you know, doing retail to, what's the word? To pay my rent. So, yeah, retail's kind of had to step in, but it's actually been really good, and I've made a lot of good contacts where I've been retailing. I was retailing for a long time as a lingerie fitter, and you have no idea how many people out there are wearing the completely wrong size bra for them. And so what people would do is they would come to me and I'd fit them properly in the right size and style of bra for them. So that's what I would do. And right now I'm working for a really, really high-end clothing company as one of their managers. So that's what I'm doing now. Actually, when you're watching this video, it will be after my very first week. So, good for me. Other than that, I've mostly just been, I don't know, busy with projects and stuff. So, hopefully the Tribal Butterfly Designs does really well and you guys like my stuff and buy lots of it, and maybe then I'll be convinced to open up a retailer the way everybody else is telling me to do. But right now, I'm just happy doing the butterfly designs on like a smaller scale. But if you guys want me to go to a bigger scale, you're gonna have to convince me. So there. That's pretty much it for the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, cause 10 minutes is pretty much up, so I gotta go. Talk to you later, guys. See you next week.